Hey guys, and welcome back to another time-lapse video. Machina here. So today we're gonna be doing the wall section between the tower in the front and the very back main building, as well as starting off on that main huge tower in the back. So, as you can see here, I'm laying out the foundations. I spent quite a bit of time actually fiddling with this till I got something that I liked. I didn't do it all on camera though, so don't worry, you don't have to sit through hours, or it wasn't hours, it was like... Actually it might have been an hour. Yeah, it was about an hour. I played around fiddling with the kind of shape I wanted. So, lucky you, you don't have to see that. So now I've got my shape here, and I just copied it all the way around, and now I've expanded it so I can start the detailing. And just filled in the area for the main ground area, and I've added a couple stuff to make it not look so flat. At this point I actually was not actually happy with the shape. I wanted that cobblestone layer to be thinner, so I went in and deleted a couple of things and then fixed it all the way around. Now we're starting to really do some detail work into here. So you might notice that this section here that I'm working on right now is not actually symmetrical to each other. And that's because it's flipped onto the other side of the little tower section there, kind of on the right side. It's flipped across there, so it actually becomes symmetrical across that instead of the section. So yes, I'm still being a symmetric freak, and if you have been watching or known for any amount of time, then you should know that I am a freak when it comes to symmetry stuff, and whenever something doesn't go to exactly symmetrical, I get very annoyed. I deal with it, but it's just gets annoying because like you always look at that part and you're like, it's not symmetrical. I hurt someone. I try to keep as symmetrical as I can with my builds, but sometimes it just doesn't work out. Now again, you can see with these detailing that it's a lot of linear elements, again sticking with that commonality between all the walls and decorations and decals and stuff like that, to keeping a linear pattern so everything fits together nicely. Now what I'm doing is basically just copying this around so it's all symmetrical throughout the entire tower there. That's just me flipping it, getting it rotated. Oh, chunk errors. That's the one thing I hate about recording in Minecraft is chunk errors. So now we're coming down to work on the wall. I apologize for the couple really shifty segments coming through here and all the transitions, because the first one is because for some reason my cam just stopped recording there. Boom. So that's the first transition, and then the other transitions were caused because I got interrupted while I was building, and when you put cam pause in, it just drops it down and starts recording blackness, which is useless. So I just stop it, add in a transition. Just adding the parapets now. And there's your second transition. I was interrupted. Lovely stuff. Okay, so what I do with this wall is I end up doing a section of two kind of different styles, and then I ended up repeating that all the way down the wall, so that you kind of have like two individual different ones that kind of join into a similar singular pattern, and then it just repeats down the wall. Again, lots of linear elements. Even though they're in diagonals, they're still linear because they go in a straight line. And I get interrupted again. Actually, no, I finished the wall there, but that's that point. So now we're coming up to the thing, and we're going to the first kind of peak offset, so the first inset of the wall. So what I'm doing is just making the cobblestone kind of roof thing that goes over it. I tried to do this with cobblestone stairs the first time, but I found it went up too high too quick, so I ended up going with just half slabs. I originally indent kind of this corner section from the tower up, but when I go to put the second layer section of this main tower thing, I actually cut out that indent, so it's more circular instead, because there wasn't really an indent in the picture, so I ended up just cutting away that and then just putting it down to where it was, and it didn't really affect the fall too much. I come say hi to the camera. Okay, so now we're starting on the upper section. I'm first making the little insert that's there with the each main side. There's two large windows and an inset, so that's what I'm doing right now, and making that arch. Then come around, make everything. So see, you can see the inset right there that I just built up, and you can see that I just decided not to use it and just to expand it, so it's kind of more circular. The reason I left that hole there was just so I can make the windows, and I was choosing the size. Go. I come around, put the windows in, and halfway through my 60 minutes of time lapse ended, so I restarted the camera, and we have our transition into the final segment, which is detailing this upper panel. There we go, so I add a ledge around like that, and do a bunch more detailing work. So I like the kind of diagonal thing that I did with the walls quite a lot, so I tried to implement it here, and it worked well. Not as nice because it was curved in a circular fashion, but it still worked. It looks nice in game, so I went with it. Going around and putting the eaves on these windows. Are they called eaves? I'm not quite sure. Ooh, I probably got it on that video. Let's put that on second. Awkward moment when your phone goes off. So now I'm adding the eaves, or whatever you call them, to the main windows and decorating that panel. I'm not 100% sure if I'm truly happy with what I did on the kind of main inset window, and I may revisit that and change it at some point. I now start adding the parapets that are at the top of this segment, because what happens with this segment is there's parapet, there's a little bit of inset walking around, kind of like the main walls and stuff, and then the final section inside of it. And there we go. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Remember to smash that subscribe button if you want to see more. The video on the right will take you to last time-lapse video. The video on the left will take you to other videos. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.